things to go again.
Truth like Mr. Caveman, I represent the whole cavern. My flow patterns of road wagons, I'm flown dragons. Ideas with no planning just don't happen. I ain't trying to spend my years up in Mo's tavern. Grown man with my own farm and my own palace. Hold a coffee in my matcha, I know Paris. Lifestyles with no passion can grow stagnant. Read dreams and assign targets and go at 'em. There's no match in the stature, that man got low standards. No dank and no gracious, that man got no manners. Cold rapper, I broke rappers and smoke clashes. Hit roading for old rappers with no damage. I got respect for Michelle, but I don't know Sharon. I seen the depths of a well that you won't fathom. I give the best of myself, like it's no challenge. I seek peace as I piece together soul fragments. I tread my tightrope with high hopes, making moves. My family can't pay for food if I don't. Rappers thinking that they Wu-Tang Shaolin. We having fun whilst you stand scowling on the tiles there. I'm shaking a leg, breaking a sweat.
50 representing 3 Oldham Street in Manchester. If in the building, make some noise! We'll jump straight into this one. Second to last battle of the day. On the right hand side, make some noise for Caveman! Big King.
And his opponent on the left-hand side just killed it in Liverpool. Make some noise for Dazzy Talks!
Right, guys, sign up, camera. Run on Dazzy, let's go.
You see, they claim I can't benefit off of schemes alone, so I took interest into what would give me a higher price. Given I withdraw my pounds until my mind is right, and now the time is right to hold you niggas accountable, because you ain't giving me enough credit. There, I said it. If you ain't got the cash price to book Daz, then low debit and go check it, write it off, and then sign it off, because battling me is like endgame with a taxman. You're gonna have to pay the final boss, so look in my eyes. The kind of pain I can inflict on a man can fucking hurt the devil, because I'm really tapped. I can be hot or cold depending on which way we turn the metal. Big babe, spill a liquid, let that sink in, I'll be hurting several. If everything you spit blood goes down the drain, then that's a hygiene flare up. Tell my 80s babies I've been learning levels. You can play the best poker face in the world. We already know bro's gonna fold. We already know bro's gonna fold. We can turn up the difficulty right here. Just know I'm a pro in the mode. Tell Mr. Gear 1 that I'm top gear. I don't fear none. Bro has been told. But since we're on the topic of top gear, how about we get this show on the road? When it comes to these haymakers, tell Mr. Gear 1 I'm top gear. I don't fear none. Bro has been told. But since we're on the topic of top gear, how about we get this show on the road? When it comes to these haymakers, just know that I have a bag of lines. And me hitting you in the right spot is something that I've analysed. This is my thesis. I must have telekinesis. Because how have I got punches in the back of my head that can leave you paralysed? So Patrick, what now? There can only be one crown. You're looking at the physio that came up to Manny from Bramtown. PSI, know how much pressure to apply to make your body shut down. PSI, know how much pressure to apply to make your body shut down. To come up with these bars, I was in my zone, home alone. I was on the FaceTime to MK and Craig G. Do you know how many times they had to hold the phone? People would see me, I would write in bars on the underground, and people would see me try angles in the tube like a Toblerone. Caveman, I don't people would see me try angles in the tube like a Toblerone. Caveman, I don't condone how the people here be treating me like royalty. When hands down, I can turn you into a thing of the past. There'll be a crime scene when I put Patrick on the tee. Not even forensics know how long this print's gonna last. MK seems to think I don't respect my white opponents. A statement like that, I can't let it pass by. I did okay versus Gorilla, but I'm gonna do you worse than how I done the last guy. There's not a racist bone in my body. You can check the archives and the hard drives. Blacks and whites is something I will not separate. Give a whole new meaning to the apartheid time.
Very nice.
When I say Dazzy, you say Talks. Dazzy
Talks!
Dazzy
Talks!
That didn't feel great, did it? Kind of underwhelming, right? Kind of felt like it could be popping, but it's not. Kind of like I come across the latest shit battle rapper, we're gonna pretend it's decent so we have something to watch. Dazzy Talks, wandered all the way to the savage north when man was born. This is the path I walk, this is the slang I taught, this is my home, where I am the first and foremost and you are an afterthought. You've had a good run, but don't think this is gonna be the day that I pass no torch. He's a big lad, so when I drop him, we're gonna need a bag of chalk. Dazzy Talks. Hey. I thoroughly enjoyed your first battle. No loose chatter taught you well. but familiarity breeds contempt. I know you all too well. Every battle is the same shit. Basics, name flips, today is K flips. Give it a go if you like. Take a roll of the dice if you think I'm somebody to play games with. Every battle is the same shit. Stab someone, punch someone, gunshots. Big lad, you're gonna bust what? I bet every penny in every wallet, in every pocket in this room I get home tonight, safe, sound and unshot. Let's go. It ain't no thugs in your team, Dazzy. You're rolling with mugs like a tea caddy. But I get it. All these displays of violence, it's just creative writing. There's no need to take it literal. Dazzy's more what we might consider a imagination criminal. In reality, he is just the nicest guy. Type to giggle on a first date and say, sorry, I'm kind of shy. You are a lovely young man, Dazzy. I know you like to act street, but you aren't. You sent your girl a Valentine's that said you clapped the cheeks of my heart. I know you like to act street, but you aren't. You sent your girl a Valentine's that said you clapped the cheeks of my heart. You are a lovely young man, Dazzy. You ain't holding no text or controlling no set. You won a good citizenship award from your local gazette. You Dazzy Talks. Out here sounding like an app to teach Spanish to kids. Dazzalingo. Listen, Dazzalingo, you couldn't win the bingo. Listen, Dazzalingo, you couldn't win the bingo. If we was in the Beatles, you would have been Ringo. You are an any old battle rapper from far away. I am a local fixture like Derby Day. And I don't give two hoots about your big muscles, your love of physiotherapy. Your love of physiotherapy, or your incredible health, or the fact you've had more hot dinners than anyone else has had anything else. I just need you to get home tonight and remember how it felt to spend all them years on the bench just to get left on the shelf. Last one, yeah? Dazzy turned up looking fresh. These are some very cool clothes. But this is money. If you know, you know. Berry New Road.
Yo, Stro hit my phone. Like, Dazzy, we need you at Undisclosed in a remote location. I told him patience. I thought with all the battles that I've had this year, I'd see one of the pros awaken but slowly taken. The fact that he wants me to kill a caveman. Stro's mistaken, but there's no debating that you're a bitch, and as soon as he mentioned Dazzy Cave, well, it kind of made me sound like a bitch by association. So I'm just trying to see what bro's been saying. So I'm just trying to, it kind of made me sound like a bitch by association. So I'm just trying to see what bro's been saying. Let's get one thing straight. To anyone thinking that I plateaued, how dare you make up lies about how you're giving me this look when it's really the vets that I shadowed? I've had bigger battles than you, bro. I really had to go and face those. And if there's money on the floor, we already know Stro would give me the brief. Case closed. I'll have this bitch whipping in a crack house. 24 hours of the day, he won't be allowed to stop. It'll be the first time that we've ever seen a caveman that wasn't comfortable in a house of rock. I'll grab a rock and we can test who's bolder, because I don't even need to up the chrome. I'll rock your dome. We'll have that stone engraved in a caveman until caveman is engraved in a stone. You gon' get hit. I asked Paris how the text spit. These French tips be sounding quirky, looking like a bad bitch, brown and perky. I was around from early. I took my 9 on a date. I had to clean up to get down and dirty. So stay focused, G. I had to clean up to get down and dirty, so stay focused, G, because you already know it's me. You lost a dojo, and he's not even close to me, so now I got You lost the dojo, and he's not even close to me, so now I gotta fuck you up to no degree, and expose that freak in you for that nigga Joe to see. I'm your tour guide. If you wanna know more about Caveman, I told you. Join the inquest, because I have a long blade sticking right at the top of Cave. I gave him a point of interest. This shit is mapped out. I've got my eyes on you, so you can't deny the truth that it was always gonna be an easy walk through Cave as soon as we shed light on you. So let's break down this bitch. I really want to see how the Don's made, because I tried to curve you, but they threw me a Patrick to help concave. Time.
You said you took a 9 on a date. Pedo! What a colossal bottle of waffle. What a colossal bottle of waffles. You haven't got big enough balls to try nothing different at all. My man's built like a shithouse. Turned out he was just another brick in the wall. See, when all your rounds are the same, you ain't doing it properly. It sounds good but means nothing, like an abuser's apology. I was unfortunately there when you decided to tell Kick Nelly that you would follow him home on foot just to give him a roundhouse kick. Well, I see you know your judo well, sir. Dazzy, what are you doing out here kicking people? Because his name was Kick, you thought that'd make it hit. That just lets me know you're no threat. Well, last week we had to bury my brethren. Guy died due to the brutal force of a toe peck. Don't sound likely, does it? Do you know what I mean? Yo. I mean, talk about going around the houses just to knock on next door. Get Dazzy riled up, he's liable to go on a hench walk. Bro, you've got to learn to keep these things a little more simple. Like when I come to your yard, I'll be a very nice guest. Politely tell your mum she's got a very nice chest. Roundhouse kick your dad. Even check. When I come to your yard, I will be a very nice guest. Politely tell your mum she got a very nice chest. Roundhouse kick your dad. Even check the guy's breath. He has stopped breathing and died. Probably best that I left. Do you really think I'm gonna let DT beat me? I don't even know how that would work. Like DT, this a clean sheet. Like A4, fucking, you're getting more than what he paid for, more than what you bargained for. My artistry, cut them arteries and paint a bloodstain mural out the art of war. I noticed something, yeah? It's quite thought-provoking. You lose every battle your opponent doesn't choke in. I've been the best for years. I don't need no title. I didn't come into battle rap to try and meet my idols. I give lessons, spit shit that seems insightful. His name's Daz. He gets washed, rinsed out, and then repeats the cycle. I have seen you. It is, isn't it? I have seen you get horribly battered in each one of your matches and have to cop compostable plasters out of Holland and Barracks. You're a lovely young man, Dazzy. But I am simply a different gravy. The kid's still a baby. He's got so much to learn and so far to go. You're gonna have it one day, but so far you don't. You have all this potential, yet it's unrealized. I've been in my bag so long, I've got them under my eyes. Let me surmise. I came here for one reason, and that's to give the little bro a long day. I don't believe in parallel universes. This shit was only ever gonna go one way. Yeah. Sounds good. Go ahead.
Dazzy, you don't perform. You give us bad performances. I've had backlash after backlash and I get it. You rappers is freaks. The only song. I said, Dazzy, you don't perform. You don't angle. You give us backlash. I've had backlash after backlash and I get it. You battle rappers is freaks. The only sloppy performance you lot care to see is from Ashcash. I'm gonna test you, give you an out-of-body experience so that you can have the best view. And they're gonna know exactly who I'm talking about without me having to say your name. Like, guess who? You're gonna smoke who tonight? Taking this was really do or die. So when this battle, you've gotta commit. But that's suicide. Don't think that just because your name's Patrick that you can be acting like a star G. I came to Manny like this is 2016. You know, Jamie Vardy having a party. In this battle rap shit, man, I can't leave. I'm the best with these bars, please. I was born in 02, but I'm old school. Don't believe I can fold you, nigga. Ask Jeeves. I told you that this is not the battle that you thought it was gonna be. They gave you a list of different opponents and you told them that you wanted me. You've been on Premier Battles, Pen Game, NLC, so many different leagues. How have you got your hands in so many different pies and yet you still decided that you wanted beef? Let's keep it a G, P, or else you're gonna need one. Cause the way that I passed you niggas could have pissed off Shakari Richardson. Cause I've been on a mean run. I got 3 guns, but just for this man Cave, I'm letting him have it. I'm strapped in and I need all arms secure like a heroin addict. Cause I'm strapped in and I need all arms secure like a heroin addict. Every time you rap, I'm just waiting for the crowd to declare boredom. Because you say stuff like, Half of Heaven's Gates has been on my resume. All I hear is bare talking. That's a reach, and I can put it on my soul, like Air Jordan. You pulled out a saxophone in your last battle, thinking you would win. Broski, let's take a breath. Because if you have a shaky performance at hand, then I might have to orchestrate your death. But since you like using instruments to kill people, let me remix it and do it my version. Because I can show you a new route to death. It's the do or die version. Time.
My man's got the swagger, Ned Flanders. Said he's waiting for the crowd to declare boredom. Hasn't happened yet, has it? Why? It's a swing and a miss, you know what I mean? It's 100% of the shots you got anyway. Listen, yeah? Life is like a box of chocolates. You don't always get to choose. And like everybody else here, I got bullshit in my past that most of you lot never knew. So I don't like to talk about personal issues in battle rap. We all grown folk and I believe that respect is due. But long story short, last weekend me and Dazzy went on a trip to Chester Zoo. The day started off great. He picked me up in the whip. I had a flask full of tea. He had hummus and dips. The whole way there, we're giggling, tittering, sharing the thermos. We arrive, he pulls out a fake blue Peter badge, gets us both a third off. Amazing. That was an incident, but the next shit that happened left me speechless. Because Dazzy proceeded to spend the next 2 hours staring at the elephants, whispering to himself, they're such majestic creatures. I was bored stiff. Suggest we carry on walking. The guy gave me the short shrift. I had to go off on my own. I seen the zebras, the rhinoceroses, the orangutans. I seen the zebras, the rhinoceroses, the orangutans. I even got my face painted. Bear in mind, it's a Saturday, place is busy. I had to wait ages. And I still come back to find this elephant obsessive punk stood with his arm over his face pretending it's a trunk. By this point, I'm getting sick of it, right? So I pop over here for a little cig on the side. I come back to Dazzy. The guy's in a bad way. You ain't gonna believe this, but the tigers had escaped. Genuinely happened last weekend. All of a sudden, it was Panda. People running for the gates quicker than the staff could open them. I seen some old ladies by the lemurs having panic-induced seizures. I seen a pack of hyenas attacking the cleaners. I seen some rapid-ass cheaters go running past. Then clever Dicky Dazzy here decides to hatch a cunning plan. He grabbed me by the arm and dragged me to the penguins. There's nowhere we can hide. The guy thinks that we can blend in. I'm like, Dazzy. I'm not sure about this one. I say, Dazzy, I'm not sure about this one. He says, shut up, we aren't squabbling. Now squat down, arms out, fucking start waddling. So we're here now. We're here now. Tigers in here. Fuck. I'm scared. We're here now. We're here now. I say, Dazzy, I think we're making a big mistake. He looks at me all confident. Slow and steady wins the race. We make it to the fire door, which opens out onto the car park. I'm thinking, we've made it, we're on our way. I open the door, there is a 600-pound Siberian tiger standing in my way. I am petrified. Scream, beg for help. So fucking afraid I even wet myself. And Dazzy steps forward, says, don't worry mate, I got this one. Limbers up, gets into place, and roundhouse kicks the tiger. Chuck Norris, old school, swear down, it was so cool. See, everything I've just said there, I was Lying. Fake as fuck. But these battle events get boring sometimes, you gotta shake it up. All the rappers just wanna brag about themselves and I'm not with that. To be modest, I just rap for the heads like a hijab. So, yeah, so let's do this quickly. I'm old school like Shifty, rappers get chewed up and spit out like Wrigley's. But me, you told me before the battle that he stuck to the time limit, so I had a bit more, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm a decent guy. Yeah. Shall I do it? No, alright, I'm not that decent of a guy. Let me start. See, I got a simple philosophy, yeah? Let the Clash crowd watch as I burn through lyrics. I got a real sharp mind, I can hurt you with it. I got a real foul mouth, I can curse you with it. I keep my shit so hip-hop, it's like Guru did it. I just made it back to money. I've been gone for a while. I should anti about the Caveman, she'd probably smile. I'm from Ireland, call me Paddy Boy, not Connor or Kyle. The only question is how much rappers I can possibly style. I'm 10,000 miles ahead of any novice or nerd. You can put your hours in, but you can't polish a turd. If it don't get filmed, these lot forgot it occurred. You a sheep, little Daz, go on and follow the herd. You see me, I am the filthiest, stinkiest, rawest, originalist, authenticest, stankiest, nastiest, cheekiest, monkey. Man, know what I'm like. I am the coldest alive until the moment I die. Dazzy Talks lacks the sauce, so I smoked him alive and that's the Clash done. And if you've had fun, dig deep, ladies and gentlemen, because you owe me a pint. Yeah.